G'day everyone, Jason Haines here once again, QPL Rural, with another look around the Riverina at what's been happening in rural property again this week. Okay, so we'll start off this week by heading out into that Coleambally area where harvest is well underway of those summer crops. Rice is coming off at the moment. Maize, some very good yields in maize, up to 20 tonne to the hectare in one example that I've heard. And cotton as well is well underway. In that maize space, I have had one producer suggesting that mice damage could be as high as 25%, and saw some incredible photos during the week of mice that have gone in and really just annihilated those cobs. So hopefully there's a pleasant surprise there when the header starts rolling in some of those later paddocks. Something else that is well underway at Coleambally is on that farm 650, 631. That's at Melrose property that we have listed at the moment. They've taken a different tact and focused on livestock, Aussie white sheep in particular, and my word, there's an awful lot of lambs on the ground at the moment. We've got over 1,000 ewes lambing there at the moment, and there's twins and triplets everywhere. There's an awful lot of lambs coming off that block. It is a very productive block at the moment. They've got that pasture underway, no doubt with these perhaps drier term. We're looking at a second irrigation on some of those pastures, but a very productive little farm, producing some $2,500 per hectare off a lamb enterprise at the moment, with quite a different risk profile compared to other cropping systems at the moment that are suffering from mice and cooler seasons. So certainly one worth looking at. This property, as I said, is available as a walk-in, walk-out operation. There's 1,000 Aussie white ewes there, plus their lambs at the moment. We've just stripped a crop of rice on it, and the vendor's keen to see this property moved on. With the return that's been generated out of this livestock industry at the moment, this property could be an absolute gift. The next property I'd like to speak about is Brolga Farm. This property has gone well under the radar at the moment. We've got a listing price of $1 million on it. It's 368 acres, only 12 kilometres north of Finley, well laid out. It's got a solid rice crop on there at the moment that'll be harvested in the next 5 days. There's a real opportunity for somebody to jump in here and perhaps get a late oat crop in. Time is of the essence. The opportunities like this won't last very long. Lastly this week, a little one here, Gillenbah Park. We haven't mentioned this for a little while. It's a property of 634 acres, not all that far out in Narendra. The property has been used as a grazing block in the past, had a good crop of barley in it last year. There's a good opportunity here for somebody to get into something that's reasonably close to town and quite reasonably priced. Now, there's no power on the block and no connection to permanent water sources, but I think there's a good opportunity here to put a dam in or a bore and supply water to this block that'll be perfect for grazing, or on that lighter country there, indeed a good cereal cropping block as well. This is good, reasonably priced country, and a good opportunity for somebody to jump in and really kick a goal with this block. Other news this week, Brolga Station has hit the market, just under 8,000 acres and on the banks of the Murrumbidgee River to the east of Narendra. One of the last large holdings there on lighter country that has both access to groundwater and river water. Unfortunately not a QPL listing, but watch this space. This property is capable of doing some really good things in agriculture. There's significant potential here for redevelopment, and I look forward to seeing what the future holds for it. Now, as always, if you'd like any more information on anything we've mentioned here today, please feel free to give me a call any time on 0488 594 450. I look forward to catching up with you all again next week. Cheers.